Okay, so as I'm recording this, there is 7 days left in the season. For some of you, this will help. This is my rank up video. If anyone's close to divisions, this is your last week to get at it, and I'm sure this weekend you're gonna pump it out. These tips and strategies, what I used, what my team used to rank up. I found these strategies to be the most, I don't know how to put it really, the safest way of playing without losing your points. So if you're, getting into 50-50 gunfights and obviously 50-50, you win some, you lose some, and you want to change that, use these strategies to put everything at your disposal on the line. Uh, win. Get that top five, top three, or even the win most games. At the end of the day, it is hard. You're gonna lose some, you're not gonna win every game. At least not at the start anyway. There are some crazy people out there, but if you're like me or my team, it's something you need to work on. It's like a team kind of effort to try and all get on the same wavelength and get everything working. So don't be dissuaded. Don't be put off if you lose. It's not really a big deal if you lose some points and you slowly grind them back up. They are hard-earned points and they can go really quick. But I've dropped maybe 3 times now, like significantly, like a good 30 points each time, and we've managed to push back up, so don't let it put you off. And because we're from the Oceanic community and we haven't been able to find any games, we've been playing on American servers. So keep that in mind when I tell you about these tips and strategies because that is the main reason that we've had to be so strict with them in the first place. Our ping just doesn't allow us to be as aggressive as we would be in, say, a casual. At the end of this video, if you approve of my messages of safety and victory, feel free to subscribe. I'm on the
Alright,
road to 31
give us the
subs.
chant.
It'll be great. Okay, so the very first tip will be before you even jump. So you need to have a landing spot you all agree on. It needs to be a good named location, really. You don't want to land anywhere random because you're just not going to find the loot unless you land at somewhere that's very close to a named location that you can run into. But then you're kind of risking other teams not seeing you land there and they land there themselves, and then you've got to either push that team to try and get the loot or you've just got to run away. Cells and meds and ammo, really, everything. You need everything from these named locations. You need to run through and grab absolutely everything and then split it up as fast as you can and then move on. So you need to have your landing spot. You need a secondary landing spot if more than one team is landing there. So say if it's only one team, if you all land in the same place and you get a gun, you need to communicate what you have and either push them or run to your next rotation. So you need to loot up and then move to your secondary loot location straight away. You need to do all of this really fast because in ranked, everything gets taken. Damn near everything. Sometimes you'll be running across the entire map and you won't see a single bit of loot left. So that secondary spot is really good, and if you're lucky, you'll get a third and whatever crates you can find on your way. So as an example of this, you can see that we've marked cage. As soon as we've done looting cage, we move to hydro straight away. That way, when we come down through the bunker there, we can peek through the windows, see if anybody's there. If there's people there, we run out and we go down towards market every time because there's all those crates and a couple of houses there, and we can even move into market or the outlying houses there. But if we have hydro free, we can push into hydro, loot that, and then we use our Pathfinder zipline to move to repulsor. And that way we've got 2 balloons close to us for movement, and we can get a good amount of loot. If there's people at repulsor, which 99% of the time there is, we can punish them from the walls. It's worked substantially well. It really depends on your drop and who's in hydro or who's even landed at the cage with us. That can change very fast, but we've got multiple options from the cage. It's fairly central, and we can rotate to suit the situation and what kind of guns or armor that we have we can play to suit. Okay, and this last piece of advice is when we're actually landing. We've got the jump master who's going to focus on landing, and then the two teammates are going to be looking around everywhere, calling out where people are landing and who's potentially challenging us. So that is also very, very important, is knowing who's coming with you or who's landing where.
This might be a good place to land.
I don't even look.
Was it the Kiwi guys, was it? Armored?
I didn't look either.
Wow.
Let's explore this.
Alright. Team above us could be coming with us, to be honest.
Yeah, they're very
Looks
close.
like they are.
Just land top anyway.
No,
Yeah.
they're playing chicken.
They
You
ditched.
won. Yep.
They ditched.
Attention. First blood.
First blood, and it's not us.
Thank God they did. I only found a P2020.
Yeah, I got pretty rubbish shit up here.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Energy ammo here. Heads up, not all of us are in the ring.
Dibs.
Sniper stuff here. Level 1.
Wow.
Pretty rubbish loot.
This is terrible.
Yep.
Not really a high tier loot area though, but it's all got armor. Got the clues on our backs.
Alright, so you can probably tell that we've landed here a lot. It has been less than a minute and I'm already starting to run towards hydro. So this is one of the benefits to having a landing spot that you all agree on landing at, because you all get your own kind of loot runs that you've agreed on and worked out, and you can move through areas really, really quickly and ensure that you pick up whatever's there. So in this instance, we've had the worst loot possible, really. P2020s. I've got a Prowler though, you know, it's a bit of an underdog gun, it's pretty good. But at least we're moving on straight away. So the next important thing that I'm gonna talk about is circle placements. Identifying that first circle, moving to where you think the second circle's gonna be, and then ultimately, well, for us anyway, we've got Pathfinder, so as an example, we try to head to an area with one of those beacons, survey beacons. So as soon as that second circle moves in, we use a beacon, or if we have to, we'll use it on the first circle. But we will try our best to figure out where that circle's going to end so we can get there first, because the last thing you want is to be moving in on a team that has already got high ground. Because at this level, or even diamond, platinum, you're up against people that are roughly the same skill level as you with your shooting. So the only way to even the odds is by being in a better position. Or I should say, tip the odds in your favor, really. You want to always have the advantage, and having the high ground or the most defensible position is the way to do that. Right, so as you can see,
yeah.
we've done
Trees.
the loot run that I was just
Been looting this
explaining.
area and seen that.
We've gone from the cage to hydro and zipped over to repulsor with no one in sight yet. But you can see that we've hit that beacon and we know that the circle's going to be right next to us, which means we can make use of these walls. We're about to get into a fight, and you'll see the
Oh, team here.
importance
Yeah.
of positioning here,
Team here.
of
Oh, you
covering
guys
each other
celebrate my
and
building?
getting
sorry.
up
One
high,
side.
really.
Same here.
Um,
I can give you
just
the
watch
other.
how it plays out, and
Let's go
They
to
seem
that.
very
Yeah.
aggressive.
you'll see what I mean.
Take us up to the wall.
I did. I put a zip line, but then it's sort of where their zip line is. So we're gonna have to fight them off or something.
Kill leader. Just another insect.
Maybe get up on the roof, get some high ground.
Okay. Yep.
The enemies are shooting at me.
Yeah, no.
We'll stick with purple,
Placing gas
shielding up.
Oh, I got hit hard. These guys are
Gas
good,
trap
dude.
deployed.
Stay safe.
Gas trap deployed.
Are they on the
There's
roof?
a party doing dirty shit.
Yeah,
to
they're
get
on the
to me.
roof. They're on the roof.
Yeah.
Patching myself up.
He's above me here.
What are you gonna do?
Taking fire.
Oh, he's inside.
Caustic's low down the bottom.
Yep. There's absolute through there. Fuck.
That's right. Stay safe.
I am repairing myself.
Reloading. Patching myself up.
Recharging shield.
This guy's down the back. That's right. He ran to the top again.
Half the squad's remaining.
Need to recharge my shields.
Let me know when you have another zip line. We'll just hard bail.
Frag
Yep.
out.
Go out the back door, maybe.
Zip line deployed. Gas trap deployed.
In there?
Yep. Oh, I fell. Oh no!
Kick me up.
Didn't take us. Oh.
I'm gonna just hit this other zip line.
Yep. I need to heal up. Will you guys do that? You guys do that, I'll...
Subjects. Shields are recharging.
Recharging my shields.
One's got a triple take. Watch out.
Placing an independent variable. Regular player.
Broke both their armors. Both their armors are broken.
Ooh, that's a good thermal.
That is amazing.
Just stick on me. Got him.
Oh, he's got me again, dude.
Need the shield though. You can watch over me.
Broken part his armor. Broken part his armor.
I don't know
Right.
where he
You
is.
get the caustic?
Just hold him back and I'll finish this guy once I heal up.
Yeah, I'm watching. I need help. Monks.
Yep, 2 syringes. That's all I got.
Recharging shields.
Patching myself up.
Reloading. I killed an enemy.
Yeah, that's what you get for being so aggressive, bitches. Down the bottom, down there.
We should go here.
Yep.
Take a deep breath.
There's blue down here, whoever needs
Yeah,
it.
I'm coming down. I'm coming down.
Level 2.
Fire in the tunnel.
Gas trap deployed.
Portal's ready.
He's zip lining over to that wall. Watson is absolutely...
Yeah, I broke the Watson. Parthy's back up on the roof.
We should go here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Strange man.
Should we all just rush him? If it won't be the Watson, it'll just
Yeah,
be
I'm
him.
Yep.
Fuck
Alright.
this cunt.
Where is he? No, they're below us. Over there.
Let's move. Hostile.
72, broken. 48 on health. 48 on health again. Other one's to the right there.
Got him, got him, got him.
Nice.
Nice, dude. Just watch
Let's
his
just-
teammate's gonna push him. I'm gonna zip to that house.
Yeah, push him. You push him, I'm pushing the ground. Go, go.
Parthy's to the right as you...
I think he went into the house, this Parthy.
Where is...
He went into the house.
Oh yeah, he's getting a res.
So overall, not terribly exciting gameplay, but you can see the communication at work with the damage dealt, who's pushing where, and what's generally going on. So everybody knows what everybody's doing, and that ultimately leads to us winning the fight. So if you can get this down for most fights, you'll give everybody a lot more information to work on, and sometimes that's the difference between killing a team and losing. All right, I'll give you guys another example on positioning because I feel like that's probably the most important aspect of ranked. This next clip it's a bit of a rough one. We've been caught in a bad position because there were too many teams in the main corridor that we were going to run. We had a couple of teams pushing us, another team shooting us from a distance, so we run around the outskirts of the circle, and then we try to make the most out of the position that we're put in.
Okay. God.
But it's chunky.
Maybe go down the hill and to the left. We can.
Do we have time?
We've got the meds for it. Actually, no, I might not
Yeah, I
have the
do.
meds for it.
Patching myself up.
We have to go down the hill. Yeah.
Yeah, go down the hill. I'll med while I'm going down.
Yeah.
Oh, how good's that? Sliding down.
Round 3.
Heads in hands.
Ring countdown.
Perfect.
Oh, we got the hide here.
No dickheads here.
Patching myself up.
Oh, how good.
So do you wanna try get this house?
I suggest we do some research in this area.
The two-story house over there?
Yep.
Where's your zip line at?
100.
You don't have
gotta
to
go
put it down,
down,
we'll
so
just,
I'll get it back nice and quick.
depending on who's in front of us.
Yep.
There might be a team in there. There's a team on the roof. Fuck!
Watch your left, watch your left.
Death box over there.
Yeah, there's 2 people in there. I only got 5 energy ammo left.
There's a guy with blue out there.
I
I did
haven't seen
58 on him.
any energy.
Dickheads in here as well.
Yeah. Can't afford to waste it.
Absolute.
Enemy
Just
over
there.
We can head to this
They're getting shot at. They're getting.
if we have to.
Yeah, that's... Yeah. We got LED.
Oh, just a 52 on health on a guy in there.
Reloading.
They're going in that house. They're camping that house.
Gas trap deployed.
So this will probably be boring to a lot of people, but sometimes that's what you need to do to ensure that you get a good position and ultimately a placement. So we've gone to the most defensible position that was available to us, but next we're going to have to work with the circle, and the circle is not kind to us. So you'll see how we deal with that situation and how we keep high ground, which ultimately leads to our win.
High ground. Yeah.
It depends on where the next ring is, of course. The kid over there. Going down to this house. What he's doing. Might be a solo actually. It's a jibby. He's pushing in the river.
He's coming down.
I think that's a solo. Yeah.
He just
Yeah,
threw
he's
us
doing
out.
his nerdy thing.
There is an airstrike on our position.
Oh, Mohammed, there's other people there, dude.
I can't see him.
I fucked out.
Yeah,
I
there's
got the
another
GB
guy
there. I got
above
the
you.
GB.
Risky plays, brother.
I am repairing myself.
I knocked him. He's rezzing.
Recharging shields.
Yeah, no, but there's a team of 3, dude. Another team, number 2 there.
Recharging shields.
Recharging shields. I am repairing myself.
They might push us, man.
I popped up my shields, man.
Reloading. Shields
Fucked
are
up the
recharging.
Watson. But it's too hard. They've all got snipers.
Oh!
Someone close?
We are already inside the ring.
Yeah.
Giving my shields
That'll be
a
one of the
recharge.
solos, I'd say.
Yeah, broken up the
On
top.
me.
Oh no, he
Oh, no,
shot
no.
it. I think he shot it.
Yep.
Why isn't that blocked? What the fuck?
Gas trap deployed.
Oh, maybe the Jimmy ult set it off.
Gas trap deployed.
You gotta survive one more squad for top 5.
Yep. Watson, I just broke the
Is that
armor
go?
on.
Man, we need
in the
we
river.
need to get on top of that house.
Actually, yeah, let me think. Is the...
Oh, there's someone up there already.
Just for a sec. No, that thing there, is that in the ring?
This way.
It's gonna be in the ring. Top of that mountain's gonna be in the next... Oh no, it won't be. Only the very edge of it will be.
Isn't far.
There won't be any cover, I don't think.
Fuck these cunts. They're
Can you
sitting
stick the
inside
trap?
that house.
Stick the trap just to the left of the door.
Something good this way.
Gas trap deployed.
Great.
We could try get onto the roof of that house over there.
I do not think we're the first to have passed.
Straight ahead.
We should conduct a search.
What about up there?
Who's ready
See that
to
zip
fly
line I
on a
just put up?
zip line?
Yeah.
I am.
It's just the guy on
Yeah.
the roof. Hopefully
in
we
the
can
ring.
survive him.
Be a little bit of... Yeah, well, there'll be other people. He'll be preoccupied with the other...
This jib cunt is just fucking watching us. I got him.
Opening fire on the enemy.
Reloading.
How much more heavy you got?
Breathe it in.
Oh, you got a kill.
Yeah.
Nice.
Gassing them. Go now,
Getting
actually. Go,
tips.
go now.
Oh, I broke the armor on the Puffy, on the Watson rather.
It's circle, doesn't matter.
Let's go to this area.
Oh, this is a good spot to cross.
I don't know if it's in the
Maybe
ring.
suicide. Oh, you're up there.
Dying
Alright,
outside
coming.
the ring would be.
You
Won't
barely
be much
yourself,
cover.
sir.
Oh, I'm getting shot at. Oh, I need a race thing.
Recharging
You got any
shields.
shields? I've got fuck all.
Don't shoot it if you don't have to.
Ah, I
We
fell.
might have to get on the roof.
I'm sitting in a bush.
I'm on the roof. I'm on the roof. Safe on the roof. No, it's not. It's not. This guy fell. Fuck off.
You're right.
Oh my god.
My vision is clear. Recharging shields. Administering medical aid.
You're right.
Before the ring.
Where are you? On the...
I'm on the roof.
You're the only one there?
He's on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There's
Highly
a course we're gonna
recommend.
walk. There's a race on us.
Alright, I'll come up to you then. There's a guy trying to climb up to you though.
Yeah, yeah. It's alright.
Close. Less than a minute.
Oh, I got an octane low down there.
Yep. Just healing up. Fuck are all these other teams? How are there 5 squads?
It's alright.
My vision
Just wait them out.
30 seconds remaining.
No one's gonna go out this way.
More traps.
Do you have another zip line? We might be able to get onto that roof.
Yeah, I do have another zip line.
There is a team in there with me.
10 seconds remain. The ring is close.
Oh
Oh,
god.
let's get up here.
Push him up.
Let's get him away. Nice.
Reloading.
Shields
Um,
recharging.
Great.
I
Already
need that
inside
guy's
the ring.
cells. Put some traps off. Have you got them?
No, I don't.
Yeah, nice.
Just stay hidden. Don't let them know we're here.
Got an octane absolute down there.
Throwing thermite grenade. Thermite grenade out.
Whole
I have
squad's
sweet
rough.
fuck all.
Oh, dude, look at the circle.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I've got my gas ready too. Oh, behind us.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried.
Recharging shields.
Put another one up when you can.
Placing gas trap.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's.
Dickhead just there. Surely they're all solos.
Might want mine with top 3.
The res below us happening?
Administering medical aid.
Oh my god.
Drop a trap down there if you can. One of the
Shoot it,
nerdiest rings
if
I've
you
ever
can.
seen. Nice. You damaging him?
Oh man, do you have any syringes or a med kit?
Yep. I got 4 syringes, that's it. I thought there was some in that box here. Maybe I took them all.
Only 30 seconds remain. The ring moves.
I'm gonna throw my gas into the center here.
Yeah. We might win this if you do that, yeah. Just there.
One just stay back and shoot the whoever runs to the circle.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop. You might be able to perch on the edge of the roof and still be in the ring, I don't know. Here we go.
Progress.
Independent variable added. We're all outside of the ring.
Yes! Yes!
You are
We had the
Apex
perfect
champions.
champion combination there, from getting from roof to roof and then the gas. Oh, gorgeous.
I got 2 kills just then.
I got 0 kills with 1400
The
damage.
exact same
Oh, that's
damage.
rude.
Oh, sorry about that, boys.
That's right, we didn't even need you.
Savage.
Just quit out next game.
Oh.
Alrighty, so hopefully that kind of nails down the point of high ground being the best option. If it's not high ground, you need somewhere that you can defend relatively easily without, bottlenecking yourself. So here's hoping these tips and strategies will help you improve, or if you're already up there, help you save some points from time to time. If you're close to a division, I wish you good luck this weekend. Hopefully you can grind it out. I think my best in a day is about 100 points in diamond in a day. So if you're around that, it's definitely possible. If you're a madman, you could probably hit 200. Good luck to you guys. Here's hoping next season's a bit easier for some of you guys. I think the plan from Respawn is to make it a little bit easier to increase the population size, so there's a good chance that the population will be a bit higher, but we can only wait and see. So I might end up making another video. Thanks for watching. And if you want to see some more from me, I'm going to be making more in the future. Subscribe. I think I'm going to make like a highlight video next. It might be a bit more exciting than watching me sit in a house. Yeah. See ya.